A great vibe around the Kia training ground, although a lot of tired eyes after last night's Canadian Championship victory over the Montreal Impact. Gareth Wheeler with you, and the Voyageurs Cup is back at home where it belongs here at the training ground today. And the boys were back at it. For a lot of the players who played minutes in the thrilling 2-1 victory last night, it was a day of recovery, just hitting the gym, just getting out of the system anything that remained from the party that was afterwards last night. But for the players who didn't play last night, a regular training session as per usual. TFC back in business, back at it on Saturday. A long road trip for TFC. They're not coming home in between dates in Dallas and Orlando before a little bit of a break for the Gold Cup. But last night was about reflection, as was today. And head coach Greg Vanney just couldn't get enough. Went home last night, and here's how he tried to wind down.
Sort of. I went to bed late. I watched some of the game again. Yeah, and start now turning our attention towards a road trip, an important road trip, starting obviously with Dallas. Watched a touch of their game, and we move on. It's tough to sleep when you have big emotional games like that. It's hard to just crash and go to sleep and turn off the mind. So I spent a little time doing that, and today we transitioned to what's next.
Yeah, it was a special night, obviously a fun night, but we're extremely professional here, and we have another game coming up in about 48 hours now, so we'll 72 hours. I don't even know what day of the week it is right now, but it was a special night for the city and for this organization.
No, actually, I'm still pretty hyped inside, so I gotta get in the gym and see if I can work that all out. But it was a good night for the team and the whole organization, so we're all excited for that.
Today was also a day of goodbyes as the Canadian contingent, they're all packed up, ready to go. They're heading to Alliston, Ontario for Canadian men's national team camp ahead of the Gold Cup. We wish Raheem Edwards, Tosin Ricketts, and Jonathan Osorio all the best while on international duty. As for Armando Cooper, good news for Toronto FC. He will be making the trip to Dallas. He could feature as part of the team as he doesn't join up with Panama until Sunday. So that's some good news on the players that may be available for Greg Vanney. For the time being, before they take off and leave to head to Dallas on Thursday, it's just about recoup, reflection, and building towards what should be a really exciting second half of the season. It all gets underway Saturday night in Frisco, Texas. Toronto FC and FC Dallas, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Celebrate your Canada Day by watching on TSN 4.